Welcome everyone to Super Sunday. My name is Temitope Akiyemi, and you're watching this or you're listening to this courtesy the Green Mondays, okay, the Green community. Okay, and you can see the first slide you can see here is just one of the outfits on one of the days that we had the tour around Dubai. Okay, this particular day we had the Dubai city tour. Okay, and we're out in our t-shirts, Green Mondays t-shirts. And ready to paint Dubai yellow, and it was an amazing experience. Okay, let me just make someone co-host now who can help me with, okay. 1 second, please. Yeah, so Sights and Sound of Dubai. I have 1 or 2 people who will also be joining me. You can see, I'm sure you can see 2, 3, 4, 5 people that on in this picture. So that's it. So we welcomed our guests. We'd like to say welcome to everyone who is a guest who was invited by somebody to connect with this call today. You have come at a very good time. One of the highlights of being a part of the Green community is our travel vacations. Okay, as a mother company and so on and so forth, we have had vacations to different countries of the world. Under the mother company called A2W, there have been all expenses paid vacation, about 15 of them or more till date. Okay, so talking about vacations, talking about experiences that have to do with touring and seeing the world and having a good time, A2W is one company that has solid experience in all of that. Okay, even earlier in the year in January we had a retreat in Ibadan, and people were like, wow, within Nigeria, just Ibadan here, and we had this much of a good time. Okay, so whether local or international, everyone that has worked deserves a good time. Okay, if you are here and you love to go on travels or to go on tours or to enjoy life, you are in the right place. Okay, if you are not yet in the Green community and somebody invited you, you are in the right place. Okay, and you can see the slide that is here. It says Dubai trip participants share. Okay, this is the point where I sit back and where some people are going to share, the most exciting, the most memorable, the most, the most interesting part of it. I know it'll be difficult, but we're going to give each person about 2 minutes to share what was the highlights of their Dubai trip experience. Okay, many times we like to say that, yeah, it's no big deal in traveling, Jerry, until you travel and you're like, wow, I'm missing so much by not traveling. Many times we say that for so many reasons. We'll go into that very shortly. But this is the point where we have a couple of people who were on the trip who are on this call. So I'll just be calling out a few of them who will share with us all the highlights of the Dubai trip was for them. Now, looking at this slide here, can you see that there's one building here that's like a pen, that's like a fountain pen? Okay, if you can see that building and you know the name of the building, I owe you a gift. Please, I'm not talking about people that went on the Dubai trip. If you know the name of this building, this tall building that is like a fountain pen, please type it quickly in the chat box. I give you like 5 seconds to type it in the chat box. If you know the name, type in the chat box, and I owe you a gift. I'm not talking about people who went on the Dubai trip. No, okay, Burj Khalifa, awesome. I owe you a gift. Amina Hassan Rabba, okay, Burj Khalifa, awesome. All right, so I owe you a gift. Who invited you? Oh, yeah, already, already typed. Oh, okay, all right. Okay, so Abubakar's, I'm a guest invited by Hadiza Hassan Rabba. Okay, kudos to Green Mondays. Awesome. So who gets my gift now? Who was the first person? Who was the first person to give? Yes, A2W does events well. Yes, I agree with you. Okay, so the first person to comment was Yahya Rabba, and then Amina Hassan Kaba. Okay, no problem. 2 of you get gifts from me, no problem. Seems that both of you are guests. So I owe you a gift. After today's meeting, you claim your gift. So who is going to be the first person to share with us from people that were on the Dubai trip? Who is ready to share? If you're ready to share, if you're on the trip and you're ready to share, please raise your hand so that I can call you. We still have quite a lot to cover, so I would want us to just run through this very quickly so that we can go to other things. Awesome. So we have Madam Bumi Omojokun. She was on the trip and she wants to share with us in 2 minutes, okay, the highlight of her trip to Dubai. Okay, please go ahead.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Yeah. My name is Bumi Omojokun, username Bumai. The trip to Dubai. You know, when I had my name called on that call, just as it is today, I just had my name and I was like, wow. I mean, that wasn't my first time of going to Dubai, but you know, going on an all-expense paid trip in the company of people of like mind, I mean, it says a lot, it goes a long way. You all you have a common interest, you have a common goal. The way the trip went, the way you feel will be different from when you just, you know, sponsor yourself. Of course, you can, how much is it to go to Dubai and come back, you know, but when somebody give you a ticket, pay your hotel bills, give you food, and just say, pack your things and go, you know, it was all fun. And we went together, we went out, we were taking around the city on tour, and we saw so many things. I mean, it looked as if that was my first time of going to Dubai. And I really enjoyed it. And, you know, when one of my team members was saying, it's the top people, that I said, no, that on that trip were distributors, different category. I said, maybe you've not been following. If you've been following, you will see that there was a list of criteria for being part of the trip. And just like the one coming up in October, I love the way the company brings out to remind us that this is where you are. Look at the board and see what you need to do to qualify. I mean, somebody will be somewhere, maybe somebody just bought a 10K raffle ticket, and that person will be on the trip, and the person will look like, I mean, are you serious? Is this real? And I want to assure everyone on this call that it can be you. It can be anybody. All you need to do is just stay tuned, stay focused, and I mean, you get it. You get it. It can be anybody. I mean, I want to really thank Grey Monday for this opportunity. I've never had anything free like this, even in my 30 years of working. To go to Abuja was difficult. To get a ticket that you are entitled to, you have to write, and get so many signatures to get approval for you to just go on a trip, an official trip. And this one was just given to me like that. I mean, it says a lot. I'm really grateful to Grey Monday, and I wish Grey Monday progress and, you know, success. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Bumai, Mrs. Omojokun. I love the way you crowned the conversation by saying that, yeah, you worked for 30 years, and all through that time, you didn't have that. And that's one of the benefits of the network marketing industry, of building a business and earning an all expenses paid. There's nothing that can replace that feeling. Is just phenomenal. Like I usually share with people, personally, I have been to, I don't know, maybe I've been on maybe about 14 different all expense paid trip vacations. I have sisters that stay in Europe, stay in Canada, in the US. They've not been to 1/6 of the countries I've been to, and I'm in Nigeria. And I've been able to assess that by reason of A2W, that's the mother company of the Grey Mondays. So in the Grey Mondays, like somebody shared in the comment section, events are our secret sauce. Local events and then international events just take it a notch higher. It's just usually a phenomenal experience. Okay, we see Madam Hadiza from Sokoto. She was also on that trip. Please go ahead and share with us what your experience was like.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Well.
Yeah.
If you are a guest in this room today, anything we'll explain, you won't know. Just join us, then you know that it is real. You can join us today and be eligible for the October Dubai, all free expense from the Grey Mondays. All right. The Dubai trip, I was in Dubai too before, but this one was really amazing. We went round Dubai in just 1 week round. We went in and out. We really enjoyed ourselves. And to distributors that are in the room, you've seen pictures. To others, we sent pictures on the status, and we got sign-ups just because of the trip. When I got eligible to this trip, wow, I was really happy. And that was when a lot of my people and some of my downlines say, Hadiza, so this thing is real. This is real. And one thing with the Green Mondays, don't think you've been in the Green Mondays for long. No, there are a lot of people that are in the Green Mondays before me, and I was eligible for this Dubai trip. Just try your best. And what my Mrs. Boomai said just now, this is a secret sauce. A little tightening up of your belt will just get you eligible to the trip. So Green Mondays is a superb thing, and the business is real. Then one other thing is, I got connected to a lot of distributors I don't know physically. We only met, I only hear their voices, and at times on Zoom, if it is live, we see each other's faces or on pictures, but I got connected with them live, physically. So Green Mondays inspire, connect, and empower. So we are really trying to empower people to know that, yes, this business is real.
Awesome.
You want, with the pictures, you know that it's real. We've been in Dubai for the days we stayed. I think maybe we just had 2 or 3 dinner inside our hotel, but it's always going out for dinner. You can see the Doe Cruise, then the dinner at the desert camp. A lot of places, people have seen pictures. So Green Monday, forward forever. If you are a guest, join now so that you can join the October. See, we just came back in June, and there's still ways for people to get to this October. We were few, now up to 30 for the June trip. But now we want at least, the Green Monday company wants at least or at most 80 to over that time. If you are eligible today, you can make others get eligible too before the October trip. So I wish us all the best in Green Mondays. We've seen the best. We are looking for more and more. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Madam Hadiza. That was inspiring. Even I want to sign up now. And you know, while she was talking, some pictures of Madam Hadiza were just scrolling on the screen. The times when she was jumping at the desert safari. Right now here on my screen, we have her having dinner. I think this was after the desert safari, I think. No, this was Doe Cruise. This was Doe Cruise. Yeah, so without taking too much of our time, we have 2 more people who will talk. I'm going to share a bit after them. So
come back. SB.
Yeah, so over to you, Mommy Dipe. Please go ahead and unmute and share with us your Dubai experience. Mommy Dipe, over to you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Ma.
Yes, I'm very, very excited. I've been telling people my experience. The Dubai tour was a very successful one. I thank the Green Monday community for a promise kept. I did not even go to the Dubai free alone. I went with my husband.
Awesome.
We went for another 1 week honeymoon.
Awesome.
It was fantastic. In fact, we have been traveling, but we have never traveled free in this format, and we have never enjoyed ourselves so much. I sincerely appreciate the company. The promise you did, and you kept your promise. And that's why I love every single moment of being part of this community, MICM, and every other friends of mine. Yes, when I left the banking industry, I was thinking of what to do. Yes, I'm used to traveling and other things, but enjoying myself at age of 60 plus, and I'm still very, very, in fact, my life is just starting. My life is just beginning. I'm in the right place. And I want to appreciate everyone. And please, if you are here, you are not yet a member of the Green community, join us and see what is better. You join to see what we are saying. It's not something you be outside and say, is it true or is not true? Come in and let's do it together. October is another one. I'm planning for October because I must also be there. In fact, my husband was so excited that he said, this October, let's work towards it. I said, don't worry, let's start. We are starting. So please join us. And if you have your family members, like I went with my husband, even if he's not qualified, we qualified ourselves. It was fantastic. Thank you very much. I appreciate everyone.
Thank you so much.
And we are in it together.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mommy Diko. You can see her, glowing at 60 plus. Her life has just begun. I mean, there's really nothing like an all expenses paid vacation. Nothing really. Okay, so finally for now, we're going to have Pretty Leo, who is going to share with us her Dubai experience. Over to you, Pretty Leo.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening, Kike.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Oh, okay. Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm so excited, and I would love to tell anybody in the house that the best way to actually travel is free. Although I don't know any better, because to me, this is not about going to Dubai. It's about a dream come true.
Wow.
My main reason of joining Green Mondays is all expense paid. I want to travel the world. That has always been my dream. I used to have that dream since when I was younger. I love to travel the world, but my own idea is that I want it to be free. And again, it's not just about telling people that all expense paid trip is possible. It's about showing them, and it's about experiencing how it feels yourself. In Green Community, we inspire people to achieve their dreams, starting with our own dreams.
Yes, ma'am.
So we cannot be telling people all expense paid trip is this, we give this and you are not going. So this is not the first trip I will win with the company. This is the third one, actually.
Awesome.
But this is the first one that I will go physically because of the COVID that happened. So and the highlights of the trip for me is one, this was my first international trip.
Awesome.
So and it came at the fullness of time.
Awesome.
It came at the fullness of time, and is in threefold for me. So when this happened, it was just like a joke to me. It just happened, when something just follow you, you just feel like, because one, I was preparing to renew my passport for the October trip, because it actually expired, and it's less than 6 months in June before we travel. So I was like, I will not use this international passport to travel before it expires. So all that was what was going on when this qualification came through. And to me, it came at a time, with little or no efforts. Like, what you don't have to do, what I did was just do my business. So I was just, in January, I started out, wrote my goal for the year and the rest. But I never knew that along the way, this will come. And for most of us that are distributors, what I want us to do is just do your business. All this, every other thing that is promised will come to you. Opportunities comes to people that are prepared. So when you are busy doing your business, opportunity will come your way. So most of us, we are waiting for opportunity to come before we take action. So, and when the opportunity comes at that point, because you are not prepared, to just pass you by. So I was not doing, although my main purpose of joining this is to go all expense paid trip, which has actually happened. One of it has happened. Looking at my vision board, I was like, wow, it's, it's a feeling that this business can actually deliver what it promises. So this all expense paid trip has happened for me. I know others will happen. Yours may not be travel. You may have other dreams that you want this business to achieve for you. Traveling may not be your own thing, but because people that have travel as their own, it has happened. And along the way, too, all expense paid trip. This trip is for me all expense paid. Even my shopping was all expense. Wow. All expense paid, because I actually withdrew my previous reward. I actually withdrew my previous Dubai qualification in rewards and value worth more than 400K.
Wow.
Okay. So when people see me jumping up and down, they don't understand. So it was so fun. It was so exciting. It was all about dream come true. And in this business, we take some things for granted. We take something for granted. So I just want to tell the guests that are with us, if you have any dream, just join the Green community, because we will inspire you. Even if your dream is not big enough, we will teach you how to dream big and how to achieve it as well. So just let me stop here so that I'll give others an opportunity to speak. Thank you.
Awesome. That is simply phenomenal. Thank you so much. Can we appreciate everyone that has shared? Can we show them some love? That is simply amazing. I wish we could take more people, but we don't have too much time, as I'll be sharing a few thoughts. Some guests are in the room today. Some distributors are in the room today, and they're asking, how will I qualify? Okay, I mean, everything that everybody has said, and even I love the way Kike, crowns by saying, just do your business. People sometimes they are sleeping on their business, sleeping on a bicycle. And then when it's time to qualify, they ask, what can I do? Meanwhile, every single action that you take in building your business adds up to what you have the capacity to earn. Every single thing that the company has promised can be your reality when you do your part, okay? The company is committed to its own part. If you are committed to your part, you will also qualify, okay? Like I shared earlier, I have been on all expense paid trips for the past couple of years. Okay, I know that the company promises when you do your part, you deliver. Yeah, some people are itching in the room. They're asking, Madam, is it enough? Is it okay? How do I qualify? They're asking questions in the room. Okay, so, and I'm going straight to that. And somebody please help us mute. Some people just keep on muting. Okay, please mute. Mute all. Let me mute all. Yeah, so I think we're good. Sorry. Some people are asking, how do I qualify? How do I qualify? No problem. No problem. I'll share that in a bit. So we have had our amazing distributors share how the experience was for them. You can see that even for those who have been to Dubai before, I usually tell people that visitation is different from vacation. And then business trip is different from all expense paid vacation. Many people that went to Dubai went to go and buy goods so that they will sell. Okay, but when somebody says, relax and be taken care of, I will pay for everything, you can choose to shop for your friends and family, yeah, but I'll take care of everything that has to do with the trip. That's a different experience. And that's why we have 2 or 3 people who already shared as well, who have been to Dubai before, but they said, no, this one is like, no, it's not like anyone I've been to. It was a different ball game entirely. Okay, so let's just run through this the next few minutes as we just take a look at some of the benefits. Sometimes some of us have become content Some of us have, I don't even want to call it content. Some of us have resigned to saying that I will never go on a vacation. Okay, when it's Christmas time, I'll go to my village and that's all. Okay, but here, just like Kike highlighted, we push you and encourage you to dream bigger. We tell people on this trip, at least I'm sure we had nothing less than maybe about 8 people who have never traveled before, who have never left the shores of Nigeria before, who went on this Dubai trip. It was their first trip ever out of Nigeria. Take it or leave it, that is one dream that has come true for them. And it's courtesy the platform of the Green Monday. So if you are here today and you are saying, is it possible? Is it possible? It has happened for some people in June. October is another opportunity. Okay, like I shared earlier, vacation is different from business trip or go and visit family members. Okay, in which case sometimes you go and visit family members, they will go to work, you stay at home, you're the one that will cook for them before they come, you will wash their plates for them, you're waiting for them. That's not vacation. Here, okay, you go for your food, no, you don't care about it. When you finish leaving your room, they will clean it for you, you go, you come back. That's how you want to live, at least for 5-7 days. You want to just be taken care of. Okay, they say, okay, the car is waiting for you outside. You step out from your room, go to the car, they will carry you. It's not like somebody will say that they carry me go where I don't know. No, they are carrying you to where you may not know the place, but you're in safe hands, you're having fun, you're touring, your mind is getting exposed and enlarged, and you're seeing, wow, so things they happen, and all that. So now we'll just take 2 things very quickly. There are valuable health benefits to taking a vacation. So if you have told yourself, I don't have to go on vacation now, this and that, because of the size of your pockets. Yeah, in fact, it was like a royal treatment. All right. So I want to take it in 2 parts. One part is the health benefits of taking a vacation. Okay. Now, improved physical health. When you go on vacation, even you will feel that, yes, your body is coming back. Okay, stress can contribute to heart disease and high blood pressure. So here, we're not just encouraging you to take Reader or the Reader range of products. We are saying, after you have worked for some time, you deserve to be taken care of. Okay, so that your heart and your blood pressure can be kept in check. Okay, while you use the products, you can also enjoy improved physical health by going on a vacation. Okay, and that you can make happen for yourself and say, every year, at least I want to go on one all-expense paid vacation. It is possible with the Green Mondays. Okay, and what are the other health benefits, of going on vacation? Improved mental health. Stress is plenty everywhere, but when you live where you are, okay, mentally you're able to unwind. You worry less and all of that. So greater well-being, increased mental motivation. You are able to be inspired and say, oh, this is possible. I can do this. Okay, if I can do it, so person can also do it. So mentally and even physically, there are valuable benefits, to going on vacation. And also as well, improved relationships. You're able to have improved relationships with the people that you go with, improved relationship with your family. Then you have decreased burnout. Sometimes we walk, and then we never rest. But what an all-expense paid vacation does for you is that it forces you. I'm sure you could see what some people shared here. They said they got the call that they had qualified for the vacation. Then, of course, they didn't have a choice. They had to go for that. Well, maybe they had a choice. They could give somebody else. But when I won an all-expense paid vacation, why will I give somebody? Okay, then I don't have to experience burnout if I go on the vacation. Then boosted happiness. You're just happy. You're excited, when you go on vacations. They are very good for each and every one of us. Okay, so let's take a look at some other benefits of traveling. I travel from where I am to another country entirely. Travel makes you happier. Okay, travel lets you disconnect and recharge. You are able to live where you are, get a fresh dose of energy and inspiration, and say, if I could get this, then next time I don't want to come alone. Okay, and we spoke with some distributors while we're in Dubai, and they said, I must come for the next one, and I will not go alone. Okay, so it helps you disconnect from the hustle and bustle of life where you are located. You're in a fresh place, you can recharge, you can refresh. It also helps you to relieve stress and anxiety as well. And it exposes you to new things. I'm sure during the Dubai City tour and many of those things I went for, there was a lot of education, there was a lot of learning, there was a lot that people actually got to realize and were like, oh, wow, this is really amazing. Travel exposes you to new things. You will see a lot going on in the world. Your mind will be expanded and you'll be able to see new things. New ways of doing what I really want to do. Travel makes you physically healthier and it can boost your creativity. Those are benefits and values of traveling. You get creative, you think about, oh, if they can do it this way, then there's something to learn from the way these people are doing things. Okay, you're not just going mindlessly, but you're taking notes. Oh, and seeing that, oh, wow. I remember one of those days we went to, I think we went to a Travelex where we went to change dollar for dirhams. And as we're there gisting, I saw Lady D was there and she just met with a man from Australia. The guy came from Australia and also came to change money there. And she was gisting with him. Next thing, she just handed him a 30 mils reader. Immediately he opened it and drank it. And it was like, oh, this is good. I'd like to do business. I want to do this business. If she didn't leave on an all-expense paid trip, she wouldn't meet that man in Dubai. The man came from Australia. That's an entirely different continent. And if she follows on the up on that lead, her business can literally explode and expand to that part of the world. Okay, so there's a lot, that is possible when you go on those vacations, a lot. Okay, and what we're saying is that in the Green Mondays, you can travel. Okay, there are 3 ways. Well, let me say 2 ways you can travel. One is you can travel all expenses paid. That one is the sweetest one. Okay, is the sweetest way to travel, all expenses paid. Number 2 is you can travel for less. Okay, if you don't make up the all expenses paid trip, you can have an opportunity for packaged deals and be able to travel for less, the entire package, all the tours and all of that. But the best one, the sweetest one, is to travel all expenses paid. Number 3 is that you get to enjoy sights you would not see on your own. And that's why people who have gone to Dubai before are like, oh, wow. And I didn't go for this one. I didn't experience this. I didn't see this. I didn't have this opportunity to see this because I went probably on my own or maybe with my spouse. But when you go in a group, and especially a group like the Green Mondays, you get to see wow and have wow experiences. Okay, so now we have said, okay, you can travel, all expenses paid. You can travel for less. You can see places that you won't be able to see on your own. So what do I do to qualify? And this question goes to every single distributor who is connected to this call and everyone who will watch after now and everyone who is a guest as well. Okay, what do I do to qualify for an all expenses paid trip? It is 2 sides of a coin. Number 1, love yourself. God says that we should love our neighbor as ourselves. Number 1, love yourself. You have to love yourself first before you can love your neighbor. Okay, so upgrade yourself generously. If you are still listening to me, we are gradually wrapping up. Please type generously. The way you can love yourself to ensure that you qualify for that all expenses paid vacation is to upgrade yourself generously. Upgrade yourself generously, that is the side where you love yourself. Okay, generously. All right. How do I love myself if I'm upgrading myself? Okay, the person that invited you, Mr. Christopher Wells, I think that's Kike. She will show you how to do that. Yes, very important. If you are on this call and your passport has expired, go and do your passport this July. I forgot to mention that I think we had about 7 people or so who were supposed to go on that trip as well with us, maybe more than 7, who were supposed to go on that trip with us, but their passports had expired. Please, don't just upgrade yourself generously, ensure that your passports are up to date. Like 1 year, and if you have a passport, go and check that the passport is not going to expire until another 1 year. Okay, because if it's 6 months, they won't allow you to travel. So if it's 6 months to expiry, go and get a fresh passport. Go and get it this month, because now it takes a much longer time for you to get your passports. Okay, somebody just renewed his passports in preparation for, those are the kind of things that I like to hear. Okay, Mr. Adeleke has renewed his passport. Those are the people that are ready, like ready. Some people say, oh, I will wait till, and then they couldn't make it because now the process for renewing passports is taking a much longer time. So love yourself by upgrading yourself generously. Here in this business, as you do your business, as you build your team, as they also grow and upgrade as well, you get points. These points are the points that add up for you to qualify for different things. People even qualify for as basic as a branded shirt, but they can qualify for as much as a vacation. Okay, so the higher your points are, the higher the value of what you're going to get is. So love yourself by upgrading yourself generously. That's number one. Number two, love your neighbor as yourself. Love your team member as yourself. Build a team. Encourage them to also aspire to do the same. As they aspire to do the same, and you also aspire, you will all qualify for the all expenses paid. And you know, sometimes people look at it and say, when am I even going to get to this this particular point that they're sharing? And because of that, they do nothing. Okay, you already defeated yourself before you ventured. Okay, I encourage you, do your business consistently. Okay, share this opportunity, share the product, tell them, you know, your dream is valid. Okay, your dream is valid. I mean, we have people close to their 60s who have never been outside Nigeria before on this trip. So that's what's possible. You just feel like, oh, wow, you know, I never knew that this would be my experience. Okay, Mommy Show, yes, my passport is ready. Aha, no stories this time. No stories, you will see them. No stories this time. The people that missed the last one. Your passport must be ready, and then build your team, get your points, and let's go to Dubai together. Okay, what do you need for the next trip? Okay, in just breaking it down into points. And as I break it down into points, and you know, as we wrap up tonight, please, after this conversation, meet with the person that invited you, and the person will help you get started on the journey. The person helps you get started on the journey. It's not small work to qualify for vacation. It's not. Okay, but it's better to begin and grow on the journey. Somebody says, oh, if I try to qualify for this October and I don't make it, I can walk towards next year. It's better to be on the path and, and grow in it. It's more important than saying, oh, you deserve a vacation. Everybody deserves, to be taken care of. So number one thing, what do I need to do? Get a guaranteed position. That's the one where you will not need to lift a finger. You don't need to pay anything at all. All right. And that guaranteed position is 22,000 points. That is not a joke by any standard, okay? The guaranteed position where there will be absolutely no need for you to drop a dime is 22,000 points. Number two is get to qualify and be on top from 1,500 points. 1,500 points is doable for most people on this call between now and maybe August or September when the qualification will close. Okay, get to qualify and aspire for 1,500 points so that you can be among the people who will be eligible. Okay, that's the point of qualification. That's not guaranteed. The guaranteed point is 22,000. Okay, but I'd rather just qualify than say, oh, I don't know. That's point number two. Number three is win a raffle ticket. This happened, I think, 2017. There was a woman, we had a raffle draw. And then, there was a small child in the room when we had the raffle draw. And for some reason, somebody just said that small child, a 2-year-old child, should come and pick from that raffle ticket, from the raffle tickets that were there, and picked it. And they picked the name of this woman who just walked into the room. She was a distributor. She just walked into the room. And by reason of a raffle ticket, she won an all expenses paid trip to Dubai. That was just, she was just crying. So raffle tickets can be really life-changing. Or the way raffle tickets are, the more you buy, the more your chances, of qualifying through the raffle ticket. So each raffle ticket is 10,000 naira. You increase your options of being able to qualify through the raffle ticket by buying as many tickets as possible. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, here the Green Mondays is not just only about travel in itself. We have a few things available for you within the Green Mondays. Okay, you get products for health and hygiene that can revolutionize your health and the health of your loved ones. You have an opportunity to earn profits by doing business. You have an opportunity for stake ownership, for investment opportunities, for leverage, to grow a rank, to access doctors, to access travel, and to access cars as well. Okay, so this are available. Let me stop. These opportunities are available within the green community. So, okay, so you are not just going on all exclusive vacation, you're able to do business, you're able to work with a group of people to achieve more, you can grow in rank, you can access doctors, you can access travel, as you can see today, and you can access cars and so much more. Okay, so for our guests in the house who have not seen our products before, this is what they look like. The reader range of products. If I start to talk about these products, we're not going to leave this place today. Okay, so let the person who invited you share with you a link. Okay, you are going to fill your details with that link. Enter through any of the registration points, which is what we have here. Okay, from bronze pack all the way to the VIP level. The higher the level you come in with, the deeper your earning capacity. Okay, so come in, I recommend minimum coming at the gold level, but if you're unable to come in at the gold level, you can go lower and then upgrade your way all the way to the VIP level. Okay, and these are the ways to come in and begin your journey to achieving your dreams. Okay, the journey to achieving your dream is not just one leap that you take, it's a series of steps that you take, working with people, building. Sometimes it will take you a lot of stress. Sometimes it will take you a lot more than you bargained for. But with your dream in view, you have the capacity to say, this is my dream, I will achieve it. So for our guests in the house today, with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to share with you why you need to connect with the green community. In the green community, every single dream that you have is valid and is possible. And the higher level of living here in the Green Mondays is the fact that you can achieve not just only your dream, but help some other people achieve their dream. Imagine somebody comes to you and says, oh, wow, because of you, I've been able to, achieve this, my dream. That is the way, that's a higher, way, to live.